Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I'm Chuck. My beautiful bride Lisa is across the way from me. Everybody say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Risa. Risa, put your hand up to the camera real quick. And
It's a bit grainy now.
yeah, it was perfect earlier before you left.
I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Oh,
What
well.
happened?
Nope, still doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix it somehow. It was absolutely perfect
no.
before you got to turn the air conditioner off.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
She
It
was
was cold.
freezing.
It was really cold.
So, everybody, welcome. We're glad you could join us again. We've got a fun night. We're going to do a little different stuff tonight. It's going to be a good time. Let's see. Wild Dersh is putting up where y'all can find us on the internet, and I'm still suspended from
Facebook. Intranets.
no, let's see, about 5-6 more days, I guess, then Facebookie will let me back on again.
For like a minute.
Yeah,
No,
I was gonna say
send me again.
till your first post, and then you're gone.
Alright.
Poof. I don't
Poof.
think they like me.
It's because you're a poof.
No, I'm not.
They don't like poofs.
No, they
No.
like poops. And they don't like, yeah.
Stop it.
Reverse what you said 180 degrees.
Stop it.
1894, Labor Day.
Were you
It's
alive
an
then?
official holiday. My grandpa, that's when he was
You were
born.
alive.
Oh, that's when he was born, my grandpa.
Oh, cool.
1919, World War I is ended with the signing of the Treaty of Versailles.
But they didn't call it World War One because, you know why?
They didn't know it was
They didn't know there was going
to
to be another one.
What they
They
call
did.
it, Great
The
War.
Great War.
The
I
Great
think.
War, the war to end all wars, and
Right.
neither one of them are true now.
Boy, were
Right.
they wrong.
They were wrong.
1950, North Korean troops capture Seoul. I've been there a couple of times. Lived in Busan. 2004, the interim government of Iraq takes over as the official governing body. Does that
Woohoo.
still exist?
I don't know.
I'm not so sure. 1491, King Henry VIII.
I am.
Born. I'm Henry VIII, I am. Everybody sing along. Henry VIII, I am.
You're not even singing it right. You don't say Henry. It's Henry.
I'm Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am.
You got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before.
She's got me. 1946, Gilda Radner was born
I loved
did.
her.
and died far too young.
Oh, yeah.
She did. I loved her. She was so funny.
She was so talented.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1948, Kathy Bates was born.
Yeah, she's done some good movies.
She's also Fried Pickles, and what's the one where she?
Fried Pickles.
Yeah. No, what was it? Sutton Pickles.
No, she's done a lot
Okay.
of Stephen King movies.
I know, but she did the one with
Fried Green Tomatoes?
that's it, fried green tomatoes, and
I like
the one
Fried
with
Pickles
Eastwood
better.
where he broke his ankles.
That wasn't Eastwood.
That wasn't Eastwood.
That was
whose
James
ankles?
Caan.
She broke
He's my
James-
other husband.
Another one?
Well,
You're gonna
so
be really tired.
He's too old now. I just liked him when he was like in Brian's song and stuff.
Oh, it was a
Not when he
long
was
time
like an
ago.
elf, because now he's old.
It happens.
I like The Godfather. I like The Godfather, James Caan. Like
Yeah.
he was hot then. What was he? Sonny?
Yeah.
Another movie I've never seen, by the way.
No,
Nope.
I've seen him a couple times. and
I have
I
not
was
seen
like,
The Godfather.
eh.
I've not
I've
seen
I've also
any.
not
It's like-
seen Goodfellas. I've not seen that either.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any of the Godfather movies.
I want to see Goodfellas.
I
No.
saw Goodfellas one
I
time,
wanna see-
and I do not want to see it again. It's
Well-
kind of like the one where, what's his name? John Travolta with the black.
Have not seen that one either. I know what
What's
you're
it called
talking about.
again? Where he's doing Bible quotes right before he off somebody.
Where they had the cheeseburger royale or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
What
either.
movie is that, Dersh? I
No
can't
idea.
remember.
Have not seen it.
I don't watch John Travolta movies.
Yeah, that
But
one.
you know that Michael is a good one.
Yeah, Michael was pretty good.
But I don't need to see it again because I
And
already saw
that
it
movie
once.
called Grease was quite good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I haven't seen either one
John
of those.
John Elway was born in the best year, 1960.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Of course.
one off from the best year, but it's close enough.
Well, I was born, and I'm always right. Right?
Even when you're wrong, you're right.
So they say. All right. 1966, John Cusack was born. Pretty good actor.
Oh, I like. Oh, what's his iconic moment?
16 Candles.
No, say anything with the boombox.
Oh, right.
The
Yeah,
boombox?
that was it.
Oh my God!
I knew it was one of those John, what's his name, movies.
I don't. Is it though?
Oh, I think they are, aren't they?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
John Hughes.
I like when he was like, "What do you want to do, son? I don't want to like sell anything, process anything, or sell anything that's processed." Remember that?
I remember that.
That was awesome.
Let's see. I do not know who this person is. Kevin De Bruyne.
De
Well, then
Bruyne,
why are you
soccer player.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
Very cool.
the best soccer player that has ever been on the. He plays for Belgium.
Oh,
Okay.
Phenomenal.
All right.
And he plays for. Right now, he plays for Manchester, Man City.
Man City.
Cool.
Yeah.
So he's 31.
Yeah, he is incredible. Love the
Very
guy.
cool.
Love the way he plays.
Excellent. Let's see. What are we doing? Anybody out there? Looks like we're playing to the taped audience. Tonight.
We're all good.
We're gonna have fun tonight, you guys. And I saved the best birthday of all for last. Mel Brooks is 96 today. He was born in 1926.
Cool.
I say the best because he probably has made some of the best movies in the last 60 years.
Into that.
60 years, almost 50 plus years. I mean, when you think about his career. Oh, by the way, Lisa, he was born Melvin Kaminsky. He might just be a Polak like you.
Kaminsky?
Yeah,
That could be Russian
it could be
or
Russian.
Lithuanian.
Could be any of them. Well, you're part Lithuanian, part Polish, right?
Well, see, when you look up Lithuanian, though, back in the day, it says Russian because,
All right. Well, then you were Russian,
no, I'm Polish.
but you're also Lithuanian.
I'm just Eastern European. How about that?
She's Russian bloc.
Yeah.
Das Vidanya.
I am not.
63, Brooks did The Cynic, which was
Right.
The Critic.
I have not seen that one, and I need to see it.
Well,
63.
we got to start. We got to start really.
That's a
with
good
his
year, too, by the
entirely
way.
beginning.
63 is a good year,
I
except for if your name is Kennedy.
yeah. I was what?
First of all,
5 years, 4
let's
years
do
old.
this in order.
4 years old.
I was 0 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks was in the Army. He scored highly on the IQ test. For
No
the Army
kidding, really?
classification.
Well, he must be
obviously.
related then.
Well, to be as funny as he has to be extremely smart. He went to school at VMI, and studied electrical engineering, foreign languages, or medicine.
Cool. Well, he was,
He was sent
Jewish.
to the Field Artillery Replacement Training Center at Fort Sill, Oklahoma for basic. Then he went to France as a radio operator, but was transferred to the 1104 Engineering Command Combat Battalion. He was a combat engineer. He's
Cool.
stationed in Saarbrücken and Baumholder.
Sounds like a
Oh.
good word.
The battalion was responsible for clearing the properties of booby traps and defusing
geez.
landmines. He had the most dangerous freaking job in the military. That's not good.
Not good.
I'm glad he lived. When he got into show business, he was first a writer. Everybody knows that, right?
Yep.
Started-
No, most people don't know everything.
All right.
just so
Well,
you
he
know.
started in 1950 on Sid Caesar's Show of Shows.
Which was
which
one of
was-
the very first television shows ever.
Right, and everyone watched it because it was one of the
Because it
very
was the
few
only thing
shows
on.
ever.
So
Right.
it's the only thing on.
Yeah. So that was his beginning. And then he started doing movie after movie after movie. You've got 3 questions for us, so I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm just going to talk. Mr. Dershey.
Sure.
Sure. And then he was also on the Milton Berle show as a window washer. A little bit part, I guess. Dershey mentioned The Critic in 1963. Tell
But before
me about that.
though,
What's
wasn't
that?
he famous for the 2,000-year-old man? That he did that skit with Carl Reiner, and it was like a radio skit or a TV skit.
Oh, look it up.
That's how he got famous, I think.
I thought it was from writing.
No.
I thought, man,
Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
It was funny. Remember, and they did like an interview, and he was like, "I'm the 2,000-year-old man."
He did that.
Yeah.
When did he do? I don't know when he did that. 1975.
No, it was way before that.
Okay.
Way before that.
History.
Anyway, keep going.
I
I'll
was
find
trying.
it. I'll
You
find it.
it.
1967.
There you go. So I wasn't up to 1967.
But
It might
that's
have been
just
on there.
one skit that I found.
So
Yeah.
anyway, tell me about The Critic, because that was in 1963, and you both remembered it quite well.
No, I didn't remember it. I've never seen it. I just know
Yeah.
that was his first movie.
All
Right.
right.
Yeah. Same here. I don't think I've ever seen it.
It was a
Well,
movie. It was
it
a
was a
movie
short.
making fun of the avant-garde. You know,
Right.
all the like foo-foo movies that they
Right.
were making.
And it was a short, so that was his first endeavor, really. Then he did one that wasn't really very popular, but it got him noticed. The screenplay was actually nominated for an Academy Award. The Producers,
Producers.
1967.
Well,
Yeah.
then they turned that into a Broadway show.
Yep.
absolutely.
Oh, in the 50s they did the 2,000-year-old man.
In the 50s.
They created it in the 50s, but they did it like they used to do it to each other.
Yeah.
And then like just joking around,
Mhm.
and then they did it in public in the 60s.
I got you.
Because you know they were best friends for like
Oh, yeah.
forever.
Oh my God!
like
Until
their whole
Rob
life,
Reiner
yeah.
died, every night they watched
No,
TV.
Carl Reiner.
Carl Reiner.
Carl Reiner.
Yeah, Rob picked up the dishes for him.
Shut up.
As you wish.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't really hate him because he did do that movie.
That's the only reason I don't. No, I don't hate anybody. Let's see. Let's keep going because there's so much stuff to talk about, and I want you guys to jump in on anything that hits you. He was on Laugh-In as a guest performer. Laugh-In was funny as heck. He was with Connie Stevens. I don't know anything about something called the 12 Chairs, but I'm not going to say all of them because some of them are like, what? But the next one is highly worth knowing. Blazing Saddles.
Oh, God. My grandparents took us to see that at the drive-in because they thought it was just a Western. That's so funny. But like nobody was offended. It was like fine. It was, you know. That's the funny part.
Oh, it was so cutting edge and snarky and great. It was just awesome.
It was.
The
fabulous.
Johnsons. That
Johnson,
just cracked me up. The town full of Johnsons. Hey, that's kind of like when he did Spaceballs and he had a spaceship full of assholes.
Yeah.
You ever think about that?
Yeah.
I didn't think about that until now. I went, hey. All right. So Spaceballs, they couldn't make it now.
No, they couldn't make Blazing Saddles
they
now.
couldn't
That's what I mean. I mean, Blazing Saddles. They could not make that now.
No, they could not.
The censors would absolutely kill them.
Right.
There is so
Right.
when Cleavon Little, when he comes up behind the rock, where are all the white women?
Yeah.
Come on, say it right.
There-
Where are all the white women?
Exactly. So if you haven't seen that movie, I mean, that movie, we could go on about that alone for an hour.
And if you haven't seen it, you have to watch it, and you have to pretend that you live in the 70s.
Yeah. The
Because
dialogue,
otherwise-
alone in that movie would just get people thrown out of the academy
Oh man.
today.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what the funny thing about it? It's considered a classic, one of the classics. And why? Because it broke all the rules. You know?
Sure did.
They're a lot like Monty Python in a way because they broke the rules regularly.
Yeah.
You know? And you know what? If you want to be, what's that saying about women? Polite women aren't remembered in history or something like that.
Well-behaved women rarely make history.
Exactly. And it's kind of like the same thing in movies. If you're well behaved, you aren't going to make history. You know?
Maybe.
You got to take, I mean, like
Well,
The
some
Wizard of
people do,
Oz
but-
was a huge chance.
Well, that's different.
Well, it was a movie.
That's different.
Very different, especially considering the content.
That's different.
So anyway, in Blazing Saddles, he actually played two parts in the movie. He was Governor Lepetome, which was just funny.
Right.
him and his secretary. And then he played the Indian chief too,
Oh God.
which was funny. He's not just, I mean, he's a writer, he's a producer, and he's a hell of a funny comedian, right?
Yep.
We really have to celebrate this guy because at 96, we don't know how many more years we got with him. We already lost Reiner, who is also an incredibly talented person. These were two very smart men.
Unfortunately, they probably won't do anything until after he dies because
Right.
they're
Yeah.
not. The Hollywood's not going to honor him for the work that he should be honored for because it just there's no way.
I hate that.
He has been honored for a ton of things.
Well, he
so-
has. I mean, he has been through the
Yeah.
Kennedy Award. He's in that Hall of Fame or whatever it is, but he's not in. Where did we say he should be?
You said the Presidential Medal
Oh,
of
yeah, I
Honor, but
think
that's
he should-
different. That no,
Well, I mean, for
I
lifetime
don't think so.
achievement.
No,
they
but
give
that's
that
a
often
Kennedy
for
Center
that.
award.
Well, that's true.
He's already gotten
That's true.
that.
He's already gotten that. So,
Yeah.
and that was a long time ago. You said it was in the 90s.
No, 2009.
Oh, okay, 2009. So
We
13
watched it.
years
Remember?
Yep. I remember. And then moving up, he did a lot of voice work in movies. Looking through this list, it was really surprising. Free to Be You and Me, he played a baby boy's voice. Then one of his other super huge hits, Young Frankenstein. How much do you guys love that movie?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
it's fantastic. Again, it's just a satirical look at another classic, which he did so well.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good. Gene Wilder, of course, was his usual amazing self, and the writing was just something else. Terry Garr and Gene Wilder. What? Knockers? Why, thank you, doctor. Just every time I hear that, I'm like,
Yeah.
ah.
It's definitely
I
a
love-
stupid boy movie.
I love that Igor's hump kept switching sides. So
Yeah.
Igor.
It's not Igor, it's Igor.
Igor.
Yeah. And he kept wanting to attack the girlfriend. Wow. Oh, that's so good.
It wasn't every time he said someone's name, the horses would neigh.
Right.
Oh, right.
Frau
Yeah.
Gilder? No, Frau Bruher.
Something like that. I think it's
Frau Bruher. Yeah. Yeah. Every single time. It was hilarious. All right, now moving up the line because he's got you won't believe how much amazing stuff this guy's done. He did a couple things called When Things Were Rotten, the TV series. He played a guard in it.
Oh, I remember. We watched that. It was really bad, but we watched it.
Yeah.
I remember
I
that.
remember him in a couple TV series.
Yeah.
And then Adventures of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother. I remember that movie.
I do not remember
He
that
played Bruner. He was a voice actor in it. Then another one of his really hot movies, silent movie.
one. I've not seen that one
Not
either.
seen it?
Mm-mm.
Have you seen it, Dersh?
Yeah, once a long time ago, probably when it came
Yeah, me
out.
too.
It's not his best work, but
Not his best. Then, from 71 to 77, he was the blonde-haired cartoon man voice in the Electric Company.
nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. You watched it, didn't you?
I watched Electric Company because it was the only thing on. I was too old to be watching it
Right.
because it was like teach how to read, and I was too old
Do you
to be
remember the
watching.
blonde-haired cartoon man?
I do not.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
Blonde-haired
He
cartoon
was in
man.
780 episodes.
I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Yep.
You know who else was in Electric Company?
Who?
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, right.
He was Easy Reader.
Right. Maybe at the same time?
Well, probably.
Yeah. All right, and while you're looking that up, I'm going to keep going because there's so much. And it's all good. That's the thing. High Anxiety he did.
Yeah.
He was Dr. Richard Thorndike in that. That was a weird movie, wasn't it?
I think I only saw that one time.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Wait,
a lot
was
of these
Woody-
movies were not
Woody
coming
Allen in that or no?
out. Yes.
Yeah, that was a weird movie.
Yeah. He did a TV movie called Peeping Times, and he played Adolf Hitler in 1978. Okay, he's done that a couple times though. So, Muppet movie, I love that movie. He was
Yeah?
Professor Max Craftsman in the movie.
I've only seen that movie once. Sorry.
I love that movie. And then after that, he went back to making another one of his own movies called History of the World Part 1.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I
that's a
think
funny
I
one.
wet my pants in that movie.
That is
Always
my favorite of
look
all
on
of his
the
movies.
bright side of life.
No,
That's my favorite Mel Brooks
No.
movie.
That's Life
that's
of Brian.
Life for Brian.
That's right.
Hard.
Oh. No. Yes?
No.
Oh, that's Life of Brian
That's
too?
no. That's
I thought that was
Young
History of the World.
Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein.
No, that's Young Frankenstein.
All right. Give me a line from History of the World. I'm picking everything else.
Everybody loves the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish
Oh, right.
Inquisition.
Oh, right.
That's it. Yeah.
With that great scene in it.
I love
I remember.
the used chariot lot, the Toulouse chariot scene.
Oh, remember when the different branches
Oh,
all
remember-
attacked each other, killed
Remember-
each other?
Yeah.
The Lord has given you these 15. Okay,
Oh, 10 commandments.
Remember that?
I love that scene.
Also, Hitler on ice.
Oh, yeah.
They're not allowed to play Hitler on ice in Germany, by the way. They have
Really?
to
Why?
cut that part out.
Really?
Why?
Oh, well, that makes sense.
You know why? Because it's against the law in
Right,
Germany.
there's
It
another
is,
time
yeah.
he played Hitler right there.
Yeah.
I love the eunuch scene where they were trying to find right.
And the...
Yep. To find out which one isn't a eunuch.
I remember that. What's his name? The black guy. Not
I don't.
Canadian.
Yeah, I know. I just
Burned in the middle of the street. Smoked tons of crack.
Richard Pryor.
Richard
it was
Pryor.
no, it's
Pryor,
not Richard
yeah.
Pryor. It's a different dude.
It was Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's funny.
Some of them we can't really see.
Mel Brooks, Don DeLuise, Gregory Hines is who.
Oh, that's
Gregory
right.
Hines.
Gregory
Yeah, right. I knew that's
Yep.
who you were
Yeah.
thinking
Lisa's
of.
right. We're wrong. Oh,
Madeline Kahn, Cloris Leachman,
God, I
Harvey
love her.
Korman,
Madeline
Also,
Kahn was
what
so
else?
funny.
What's your favorite line
Sid Caesar.
of ever?
I'm so tired.
It's good to be the king.
That's my favorite.
You say
line.
that all
I did
the
too.
time.
And
Don't you?
that movie is just packed with stars.
Oh my gosh. Well, by that time he'd become so famous, and everybody wanted to be in his movies. You know,
Yep.
he was really, really hot about this time. Now, moving up the line here, something I don't understand is he did something To Be or Not to Be with, and he played Dr. Frederick Bronsky, but then that's fine. But then he did Mel Brooks, To Be or Not to Be, the Hitler rap.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
The Hitler rap.
Yeah.
It was a music video in 1983.
Well, that's probably He was some of his stuff was crap.
Yeah, but he got better. In 1987, he did Spaceballs.
That was pretty funny.
That was such a great takeoff of Star Wars. May the Schwartz be with you. And of course, you've got a what is it? My Schwartz is bigger than yours.
Yeah.
Oh my! I mean, there's so many quotable lines from all of his stuff. You know, Spaceballs is kind of underrated. You know.
Yeah,
that was funny as heck. The Mercedes spaceship.
Yeah.
With the Druish princess.
Druish.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you've got to see the movies, because everyone I'm talking about a lot are the ones that are worth seeing. Oh right, and of course in Spaceballs he played President Scroob and Yogurt.
Oh God.
Yogurt was Yoda, basically.
Yeah.
Little short guy with a ring. And the ring had all of his power. All right, after that, he was on the Tracy Ullman show. I like that show. He was Bud Schlanger on there.
Okay.
Well,
that was where the Simpsons came from, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
I know this.
In 1990.
I know that. No, Tracy Ullman was before that.
Oh, well, he was on there in 1990.
Well, Tracy Ullman was before The Simpsons, and The Simpsons started in 1988, and you know why I know that? Because Bart Simpson is the same age as my son.
But Bart's never aged.
I'm saying they came on the same year.
I know. He was the toilet man in Look Who's Talking 2, which was a horrible movie.
Yeah, it was.
Look Who's Talking was great, but
Yeah.
Look Who's Talking 2 was
It was awful.
Yep. Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Not seen it.
No?
Probably should, since it's got Kevin Costner in it.
He was Rabbi Tuckman.
Yeah. That was a
good one.
I know it was a bad movie, but that's all right.
It wasn't a bad movie.
No,
You don't see everything.
Funny. It was hysterical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Then he was on Frasier. He played Tom. I guess just 1 year.
Don't know.
And he was a voice? That's funny.
He was a voice along.
He did a lot of voice work,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Well, yeah, because he did the perfect Jewish accent.
Right. Well, I wonder why.
Well, no. Do you know how they said that how it started out with the whole 2,000-year-old man? They were just fooling around, and Carl Reiner goes, "I heard you were at the crucifixion." He just goes, "Oh boy." And then it just went from there. So I remember Jesus. He walked around.
I have to see that.
I walked around with 11 other guys, long hair, never bought anything.
Guess what we're doing after the show?
I know, right?
I gotta see that.
Yeah.
When did you see it?
It's not a thing. It's not a.
It's on video though.
This was like a series of like radio things and maybe a video, and yeah.
Right.
He was like, yeah.
I found a video.
He goes,
so
"You know Jesus?" Yeah. Thin guy, wore sandals, long hair, walked around with 11 other guys, always came into the store, never bought anything, always asking for water. So, like, Reiner would ask him questions and, like, not knowing what he was going to say next.
Right.
And he would just, like, say the most
Say
hilarious
whatever.
things, and they would, like, fall over. He said... So he started bringing in tape recorder to parties because they would do this, and he would never say the same thing twice.
Right.
Like, never.
That's
So,
funny.
like, George Burns was like, "You guys, you have to put this on an album. This is so freaking funny."
We're gonna have to hear that, if not say it.
So, like, then finally Steve Allen,
Right.
who is also freaking hilarious if you don't know.
Oh, he was very talented dude.
So they made this album, and everybody was just like, "Oh my God, this is funny as crap." Because you remember in the 60s when they put out all those comedy albums and people would listen to them?
That was a huge thing.
Yeah.
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 Comedy albums, because, you know, there weren't...
Because you couldn't put it on TV.
Whatever. Yeah.
So they would do it that way. Like
Cool.
Bill Cosby, whatever. But yeah.
Right. Speaking of The Simpsons, he played Mel Brooks in 1995.
Well, imagine that.
Yep.
I bet he was good at it.
Yep. Let's see. He did Dracula, Dead or Loving It, Professor Helsing. He did Prince of Egypt.
Yeah?
Yeah, voice uncredited. How about that?
Cool.
Huh. He was in Mad About You, the TV series.
He won
was
a...
on 4 episodes.
Yeah, remember I told you he won a Grammy, an Emmy, a Tony, and an
Yeah.
Oscar?
Isn't that like Hitting for the Cycle?
Yeah, I forget.
Absolutely.
Well, I
it
forget what
is.
it's called, but yeah. An EGOT or something like that.
No, it's an EGOT because I got all the trophies.
I got all the things.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's not an EGOT. It's an
It's
EGOT.
called something. Shut up.
Well, I like mine. All right.
No, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. It's an
Right.
EGOT.
He's done a number of uncredited things that I'm not going to bother telling you about.
Well, guess he never gets credit then.
See, he's uncredited. Oh, that was a pretty cool, funny TV show series. My daughter watched this. Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius.
Okay.
It was pretty funny. He played the Santa Claus.
Cool.
Yep. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, that's a great show that I never watched, but it's a great show.
He was on it 4 times.
That's cool.
Yeah. Robots. I love that. I love that movie.
I've
Watch
not seen
too.
that either.
Big Weld, he was. The Producers again, because he redid it in 2005.
'Cause they made it
that
into
was
a
for
movie.
The stage.
Oh yeah,
First it was for
Broadway.
the stage.
Yep.
He played Hilda the Pigeon and Tom the Cat.
Hilda the Pigeon.
Hilda the Pigeon.
Like, I would be so proud if I had that as a
Yeah.
credit in my life. What
Oh.
did you do in your life? I was Hilda the Pigeon.
Yeah. I didn't even know this, but he did an animated series of Spaceballs. He played President Scroob and Yogurt again. Let's see.
And he was Toy Story 4. He was Meliphant Brooks.
Right. Don't forget that. I don't think I got up to that yet.
Well, I don't care.
Oh, good. He was Einstein on Mr. Peabody and Sherman in 2014.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know who the Angry Cat is, but I guess it has to be similar to, what's that cartoon?
Grumpy Cat?
Grumpy Cat?
Yeah.
It was a thing he played on the Paul Reiser
Yeah.
show. I remember that show. He was the Mad Hatter on Dora the Explorer.
You forgot that he was on the Adventures of Piggly Winks.
When was
I
that?
have done from 2003 to 2007.
Oh, no.
He was
I forgot.
Wiley the Sheep.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Because he's staying busy, right?
He did a TV series called The Comedians?
Yeah.
2015. Toy Story 4. He was Meliphant Brooks. Like Lisa said, 2019.
No, he was in the Little Rascals movie.
Yeah, he was.
Cool.
Yeah, and that brings us up to current when he did Grandma for President 2020. Then
He just likes to work.
he did voice work.
Yeah. Well, he's got a great voice.
He's got
And
3.
you know who he was married to forever?
He's actually got 3 things he's coming up in
Honey.
that are announced.
You
but
know who he was
not
married to forever?
done yet? Yeah, what?
Anne Bancroft.
Oh, right.
Mrs. Robinson.
Yeah,
He was married to her like forever.
yeah,
Isn't that neat?
yeah. That's really and they were happy and everything.
Yeah.
So that's Mel Brooks's career, and a fine one it was, really.
What? Don't say was. You're
Well,
gonna kill him.
Well, all right, he's
Don't
still
say
working. He
was.
just did 3 things this year.
Don't say was. If he dies, it's your fault.
Yeah, he's 96.
No, it's your fault. You
Yeah,
killed him.
he's gonna die someday.
You killed him.
But anyway, I wanted to make sure that we celebrated his birthday this year because he is 96.
That's awesome.
So he's doing in pre-production right now, History of the World Part 2, which is going to be a mini-series, a TV
I
series.
heard that. I heard that he's
That
been
would be
working on
fun.
this for like forever.
I hope he gets it done because that would be hilarious.
And they're going to do Young Frankenstein live as a TV show, a live
That's
TV
cool,
show.
too.
That would be cool. Oh, what's that thing we watch with NBC does? I think it's NBC. They do a live play every year.
Oh yeah.
Like they did Hair. And
Yeah,
they did
yeah. Oh, like Grease and stuff.
Grease. They did another one.
Sound of Music, which was horrible. Sorry, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Did they do Jesus Christ Superstar live too?
Right.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah,
though.
that was quite good.
That was different though. That was like just an Easter thing, right?
Yeah. So anyway, that's all I got to say about Mel Brooks. Anything you guys would like to add?
Live long and prosper.
Yeah. don't
May
listen
the
to Chuck
Schwartz
curse
be
your
with
life.
you.
Don't listen to Chuck.
Don't listen to Chuck curse your life.
Oh, check this out. Mel Brooks appeared as the 2,000-year-old man to help celebrate the 2000th episode of the original Jeopardy. He showed up. He goes, "It wasn't this hippie, happy, dappy game you got here the moment you walked out of your cave. It was Jeopardy!" And then he also went on in 2014, and Carl Reiner and Brooks read the entire category of clues as characters.
I remember
That's
that.
funny.
I remember that.
Well, yeah, 2014, we were watching it.
Yeah, we were. Do you remember it?
No, not really.
That's because you half listened.
Well, no, but I mean, I
Sometimes.
remember, if I saw it again, I would remember it. But
Yeah. Huh. That's cool.
Okay.
Dercy, do you have 3 questions that are, and I'm guessing they're probably related to what we just talked about.
You
It
think?
might be.
You think? Could be.
Maybe.
It's possible, yeah.
Anything is possible, Chuck. So I don't know where you're going with that, but let's see what happens. Here we go.
Number 1, who am I? Number 2, where am I? That is, what is this place that's called physicality? Where am I? What is this? Number 3, why am I where I am? Why am I here? And
Oh my. Go for it, Nurse.
Yeah, all right. So we are going to do Mel Brooks' version of 3 questions, I think, and see what we can do. So, question number 1. Which of these movies you'd be able to make today? or none, I guess, could be the answer as well.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so of course, first one is going to be Blazing Saddles, obviously.
Nope.
Second one is going to be the History of the World Part 1.
Well, maybe.
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 He'd offend a whole lot of people, but maybe.
But maybe.
Third maybe. Good.
Maybe.
Well, they're doing, History of the World Part 2 as a series. Probably
Yeah.
not going to be as offensive.
But I bet he says
That's
it's good
true.
to be the king.
Oh, absolutely.
And let's go with Young Frankenstein, the way that it is in the movie with all
Yeah,
the
you could probably still make that, though. I don't know.
There's a lot of allusion to sex, but not really any sex and not really any
I don't know.
off-color stuff.
You know what I think it's funny? Every time we watch Everybody Loves Raymond and the dad is like, that's Frankenstein!
I loved on that show when he played for Halloween.
Oh,
He
and I
played
know, right?
Frankenstein.
That was
Did
very
you ever
funny.
see that, Dersh?
You ever seen Everybody Loves Raymond?
No.
So the dad is the guy
yeah,
that's
is young Frankenstein.
yeah, Peter Boyle.
Peter Boyle.
Yeah,
right.
he's the dad, and he's almost like an Archie Bunker type guy.
Almost.
And then like one year when they were doing Halloween with the grandchildren, he dressed up like Frankenstein.
Okay,
So that was awesome.
which of those 3 movies, as they are, without changes, would they be able to do today? And again, the key being without changes to
Without
the
changing?
script.
Without ruining the script.
Right.
Yeah, I
without-
would say Young Frankenstein.
I'd say Young Frankenstein
But,
because
yeah.
the second one. What was the second one again?
History of the World Part 2.
Maybe, but he's not.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
History of the World Part 2, though, had so many jokes
Bad
about
jokes,
Jews
That
and
really did.
that stereotypes. I think more than anything throughout
Right,
the entire
but
movie.
he could get away with it supposically because
He's a Jew.
Then, yeah, but now,
yeah, but now maybe
Now,
not. Maybe
I don't
not.
think so.
Yeah.
You'd have what's that Jewish group in America?
right? They'd be all
They'd
over
be
it.
all over him.
I don't
Yeah, no, I'd have to go with the third one too. What do
Yeah.
you think, Dersh?
That's the most likely anyway.
Well, Blazing Saddles is no question.
no question.
It's out.
Yeah, no question.
They,
You cannot.
I mean, if you see it on TV, it starts from an hour and 50
Right.
minutes and ends up being
I know,
about
it's
an
like
hour.
15 minutes long, right?
About an hour.
Right.
Yeah, that's funny. There
like-
somebody was made a meme out of that too. I can't remember what the movie is, but they said they cut all the offensive parts out of whatever the movie was, and
Now it's like
it
a
will,
commercial, right?
it will air between 8 o'clock and 8:04.
Yeah, I think that was Blazing Saddles,
Yeah, that
actually.
sounds
It
like
might have been
Blazing
Blazing Saddles.
I think it was.
That'd be about right.
Oh, that is definitely one of my favorite movies of all time.
All
I
right.
had that on VHS and DVD and everything
Yeah.
else.
Okay, so question 2 would be then from Blazing Saddles. What is your favorite line and or scene in the movie? Now that's going to be tough, so think about it,
Oh my
because
God.
there are a lot of them.
I know the funniest.
Yeah, I'm
Line.
not going to say that one.
What? When he says, let me whip it out?
Oh, that one. That's a good. We'll say whichever one.
No,
let me,
that right?
Let me whip it
Isn't
out.
that it? Let me whip
just
it out?
Let me just whip
Let me
this
just
out.
whip this out.
And I love the crowd goes, "Oh!"
That was hilarious.
And then the other one, where's all the white women?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Where Cleavon Little comes from behind the rock and goes, "Where's all the white women?"
Yeah. That's so funny. My favorite is when the sheriff held himself hostage. And
Oh, yeah.
put his gun to- Back up! I'll kill him! I'll shoot him! I know! I'm telling you, I'll shoot him! He's got the gun pointing to himself with his arm around his
He's just crazy enough to do it.
with his arm around his own neck. Then he goes inside goes to the other side of the door and says, "I'm so good, or they're so dumb."
My name is Jim.
I love
Most
that
people
one.
call me
Jim.
Jim.
We can absolutely do lines from that movie all day long.
Absolutely. All right, so the final question is, if you were around back then, and of course Chuck was,
What, 1894?
yeah, if you were around when Mel Brooks was making these movies, which one would you like to be part of or be put into?
No, Blazing
Blazing
Saddles.
Saddles. I want to be part of that last scene. I don't want to be one of the gay dancers, but I want to
Yes,
be
you do.
I want to be one of the
You
cowboys.
wanna-
I want to be one of the cowboys in the cafeteria.
You want to be one of the gay dancers. Admit it.
I want to be one of the cowboys in the cafeteria scene. When the fight goes into there.
Yeah.
You want to be Mongo.
Mongo.
Be
Yes.
Mongo.
Oh, you'd be a
Mongo.
perfect Mongo.
You'd be
Chuck.
Mongo.
Mongo.
You would
You'd be
absolutely
Mongo.
be a great Mongo.
I could do
Mongo,
Mongo.
only pawn in the game of life.
That's awesome.
You'd
I
be,
can do that.
you'd be Mongo.
But I could also be Gene Wilder's
No,
part.
you'd be Mongo.
I know,
You
but I
gotta be
could
Mongo.
play
In
the
my
sheriff.
movie, you're Mongo, damn it.
No, I could play the drunk cohort with an eagle eye.
You can be both. In my movie, you're Mongo.
Yeah, Mel Brooks played like 3 parts in all his movies.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well then I also get to be the drunk sharpshooter.
I love this. I love this. The scene where the sheriff was like, "You can't shoot anymore because of handshakes," and he goes, "Look at that." He goes, steady as a rock. No, but this is
my shooting
hand.
I love that scene. I love that.
In my
That's
movie,
too
you are
funny.
Mongo.
All right, I'll be your Mongo, baby.
All right, so Lisa, you're going with
I'll be
Blazing
your
Saddles too.
Mongo, baby.
Yeah, I guess so. Except, well, I guess I have to be, what's her name? Because Lily Von Stupen or whatever her name is.
I'm so tired.
Because really, I guess I'll have to be into white women.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles
She could
great.
be a Lily. She could be a funny Lily Von Stoop. I bet.
Right,
Yeah.
I could see her doing that.
I would have a tough time between choosing the History of the World Part 2, which is my favorite Mel Brooks movie,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
Part
see,
1.
that's the only thing is like Blazing Saddles doesn't really have that many women,
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
women's
it's
parts.
just a crowd, right? Basically, in
Yeah.
the crowd. But
Well, you want to
that-
play the same part with you being the queen picking the men out from the line.
That's in Young
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
No, that one's not in Young
Yes, it is.
Frankenstein. No, she
Yes,
plays
yes.
the Roman queen.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
right.
don't want to
No,
do
that's
that.
History of the World.
Yeah, I don't want to
History
do
of the
that
World.
either.
When that's when
No,
they're trying.
no.
Yeah,
No,
I don't want to. All right,
No,
it's
no,
Darcy's
no.
turn.
Yes.
It's Darcy's turn.
No, I'd say History of the World Part 1 or Young Frankenstein,
Yeah.
because Frankenstein has been, it's one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
classic, movies. I love
It is.
Frankenstein.
It is so. But so many
But
of his are.
if
you
I
got
was
a
a
collection
boy-
of his, where do you start?
If I was a boy, I would be Jim in Blazing Saddles because he's so freaking funny.
Jim.
Also,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind being in part of Spaceballs too, because I love Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars and
Well, then I'd have to be-
funny spoof
I
on Star
can't
Wars.
cross my eyes.
Well, then I'd
though.
have to be Joan
I wouldn't be
Rivers,
able to be an asshole.
right?
Yeah.
Then I'd have to be Joan Rivers,
Yeah.
whatever her C-3PO,
Well,
whatever she was.
I'd have to play the captain.
Yeah,
I could do that. Oh, that's
you didn't.
definitely-
You wouldn't want to be Barf,
No, Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
All right. Well, there's our three non-political Mel Brooks questions for the week. Thank you so much
That's
for
fun.
playing.
Yeah.
That was fun. See, this show was designed just to make ourselves laugh today.
Yeah.
Bringing you with us. God, that's so funny. All right. Let's go do something else. That's so cool. Happy birthday, Mel
I'm gonna
Brooks.
call you Mongo now.
Mongo. 17 old-fashioned food terms y'all only heard in the South.
Right. I have not even heard all of these, by the way.
You haven't?
No. I'll
Chit-
tell you.
Chitlins.
Well, chitlins,
yeah.
yes.
Pot liquor?
Yes.
Pot liquor's
Pot
good.
liquor's just the stuff in the pot when you cook ham and beans and stuff.
One of my very favorite Southern things, hush puppies.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh my God, they're
Hush
so
puppies. Hush puppies are awesome.
good.
Yep.
So the little bit of onion in them.
Oh,
mm.
this place this one place makes them look kind of like round, like donuts.
Yeah.
They're good.
This one I don't know. Hoe cakes?
Hoe cakes are like
Johnny
pancakes.
cakes, okay.
Yeah,
They're just cornmeal.
yeah.
Hummingbird cake.
That I do not know,
It's
but apparently it's good, and I'll have to make it.
banana, pineapple, cinnamon, vanilla, and pecans.
I'm gonna have to make that,
served with
right?
sweet cream cheese frosting. Oh,
Oh,
my
we're
God.
gonna have to make that, aren't we?
It originated in Jamaica.
Well, hummingbird cake. We're gonna have to
Oh.
make that.
You skipped chitlins.
No, he said chitlins first.
I did.
I didn't hear.
I've
chitlins.
never had those though, but
Yeah,
I
that's
have.
the
They're
first one I
great.
said.
They're yummy.
yeah, as long as they're clean, they're
You mean
good.
possum pie? Isn't it that disgusting thing I
Possum
always
pie?
pictured?
What?
I've heard possum pie
That's
before.
a thing?
Yeah, you know what it is?
What?
It's sweet dessert made using chocolate custard, vanilla pudding, pecan, cream cheese, and sour cream.
Well, you would eat that too.
Sour cream?
Oh, don't
Oh,
worry. You,
yummy.
I don't
you like
care.
fixate on stuff.
Yeah.
You would eat it.
Yummy.
Oh, and then it's covered in whipped cream.
You would eat it.
Oh, I'd eat it.
All right, so we need to make hummingbird cake and possum pie, apparently.
Corn
What else?
fritters.
Well, though they're almost like
Those are almost like
hush puppies
Hush
with
puppies.
corn in them.
right.
Yep.
They're different.
One of your
They are different. They're very good, though.
one of your favorite condiments, Lisa.
What?
Chow chow.
Chow chow is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Does Darcy like chow chow?
I love chow chow.
It's
Do you?
good. It's like when they tried to do that thing, Slausa, remember with Kenny Wallace? That was just chow chow.
Yeah. Killed lettuce. They
Okay.
beat it to death.
No, that's just wilted lettuce salad,
Yeah.
but they call it killed lettuce in West Virginia, apparently.
I That's weird.
They just pour the bacon over it.
Right. Shoe fly pie.
Never made that either.
Staple of the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Well, how is
I've
it
had it.
Southern?
I don't know. It said it's also a popular treat found in the South.
And what is it, Chuck?
It's made from molasses, sugar, flour, egg. The pie features a crunchy top layer of brown sugar crumbs. Oh my God, this sounds good.
All right, I guess we're making that too.
Why didn't I
Shoe
just
fly
send you the
pie.
whole list?
Well, because I sent you the list, so I think I have it.
Yeah.
You know why they call it shoe fly?
Because flies land on it. Because it's
Yeah,
so
because the molasses, they're attracted
Yeah.
to the molasses, and you have to shoo the flies off of them because to keep them from letting it
in
in.
fact, this here says some say the baked good got its name from the act of bakers shooing flies away as
Yep.
being
Yeah,
made.
it did.
Yep,
That I want. That
Okay,
sounds
shoe
so
fly-
good.
we got it. Shoe fly pie. That's hard to say.
Well, you don't have to remember. them all
Hummingbird
now.
cake and whatever that other thing was. I forgot.
Goobers.
Not goobers.
You know what goobers are?
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
You're a goober.
Coolicles.
What's?
Coolicles.
No, coolsicles. Coolsicles.
No, cool.
No, say it. It's coolsicles. You know what?
Kolllick.
I know, but they spelled it wrong
Coolicles.
because you know what it is? It's when you take a jar of pickles. I know this. You take a jar of pickles and you dump half the stuff out. But you know what? You really shouldn't throw that away because you should drink it. It's awesome. So then you put Kool-Aid in with the pickles.
Yep.
And then you put the stuff back in. And then it makes like Kool-Aid flavored pickles.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it sounds really gross, but I heard that it's awesome and I've never done it, but I should try it sometime.
My dad had a recipe that he did something like that where he would make these pickles. My God, they're just I couldn't stop eating them. I could eat a whole jar.
What
of
did he put in there? Did he put like Kool-Aid or something else?
Yeah, it's Kool-Aid, but he
Yeah.
put other stuff in it too.
Yeah,
and
but
it
it's
was
awesome, isn't it?
it was his own recipe, and everybody in the family, but my mom liked it.
Well,
And
ask your
so-
dad what it was,
So
and
he's,
we'll make some.
I will. I'll find out. But
Yeah.
man, the best pickles you've ever tasted. It was just crazy good.
But anytime you ever dump pickle brine out of a jar, do not throw that stuff away.
Mm.
You can save, like, you can use it for pickle juice. I mean, for lemon juice on like
Mhm.
when you're making tuna salad.
Mm-hmm.
It's just anything you can use lemon juice for, you can
Right.
use pickle juice for. It's just a little bit saltier.
That's cool.
So, and you can also drink it when you're hungover.
That's
But
cool.
there's that.
How about this? Slug burgers.
Don't know that one. Read it. Still don't know about it.
Don't want it.
No.
It's what it is.
What it is
It's a hamburger mixed with soy,
we used to do that in
deep
the
fried
70s.
in
though.
oil,
Yeah.
and served with fries running here.
Well, you know what? Remember back in the 70s
Skip
when
the
they
soy,
had that
please.
soy protein stuff because
Yeah.
people didn't have any money or whatever?
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
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 Divinity. Ever heard of Divinity?
Divinity is a candy.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Made out of sugar, corn syrup, egg whites, and topped with nuts.
There you go. That's like a coma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Coolicles don't do it for you, maybe the palatable Wickles.
What are wickles?
It's a sandwich spread. They got a jalapeno relish and a spicy red spread.
Yeah, I think they
That
stuck
looks
that
like
in
a
there.
piment.
I think
Yeah, some of these are like brand
I think they
names,
stuck
it
that
seems
in there
like.
for an ad.
Oh, and Po' Boys. Can't forget Po' Boys.
Oh,
Looks like it.
yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah, Po' Boys.
Oyster po' boy.
You skipped Hoppin' John.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Hoppin'
yeah,
John.
I did. I didn't know what it was.
It's
Do you-
beans and something,
All right,
right?
Hoppin' John.
Black eyed peas.
Rice, onions,
That's what you're
sliced
supposed to eat.
bacon.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to eat on New
New
Year's.
Year's Day for
Yep.
good luck.
Yep.
It has its roots in West African cuisine,
Cuisine.
inspired most specifically by the Senegalese recipe for a similar dish called the Thiabu Niabe.
What?
See why I skipped that?
Because he couldn't say it.
It was way too many words. I'm like, I don't know any of you
I don't know.
words. I don't want to speak them.
Hoppin' John is just black-eyed peas and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only one that I've never heard of. Hoppin' John.
What, Hoppin' John?
Yeah.
Really? Have
I've
you
had
heard
most
of
of
slug
them.
burgers?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. They're actually very popular,
Oh,
especially in Georgia.
well, that could be.
No, I thought it said Mississippi.
There's also some
too,
stuff
so-
in North Carolina that's not even on this list.
Oh no, you can get a whole North Carolina one by itself.
Y'all.
Alrighty, let's move along to something else.
That was fun.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Now we can do NASCAR because we only have 5 minutes left.
Do we really?
Yeah, we do.
Holy moly, I missed a whole lot of stories today.
Sure
Good.
did.
Save it for
NASCAR.
next week.
Yeah, fine. NASCAR, Nashville. What do you think of the race, guys? Chase won.
I don't know. I'm glad Chase won. I'm glad Kyle Busch didn't win. That's my favorite part of the race.
Yeah.
I went to sleep.
Let's see. Post-race inspections. Nobody.
But I heard people were mad because they didn't call a caution at the end because Chase was winning.
Well, it was the guy that.
I don't know because I was asleep.
All right. What it was is one of the guys had a flat tire. He got down to the bottom of the track. He was below the yellow going around turn 3 and 4. Some people were like, they should call a caution. And I'm like, why? He's below
Everybody
the line.
else said it would have been a caution for anybody else except Chase or Junior.
Yeah. I
They
don't
may be right on that. Or
Yeah.
the other one, I
That could
think.
be.
The other one, I think, would be Bubba. That had never thrown
Yeah.
a caution
Well,
when
yeah.
Bubba was out front.
Right.
But
Let's see.
you know, they threw a yellow several races ago. Remember when the tire came off, or whatever happened? It was like in turn 1 and 2 on the last lap
Right.
of the race, and they throw yellow, and there's no one was ever going to be back around where the issue was.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I
threw
remember
it.
that.
They
That was
threw it in that
dumb.
race.
That was dumb.
Right. And they've called some pretty damn stupid cautions over the years.
Well, maybe that's why they
Horrible
did.
ones where
But then remember when they
Jacques
like
Debris when
remember when they
somebody's
like
about
then
to
they
win.
don't call the next one to make up for it.
Right.
Right. That's what I was just going to say, Lisa. Maybe they didn't call
Yeah.
it because they really caught so much flack for throwing the yellow on that one. 'Cause that
Oh,
was
yeah.
ridiculous.
They do some dumb stuff.
It cost somebody
Contract.
the race too, because whoever was out
Yeah,
in front, I don't even remember who it was. Whoever was out in front would have won easily, and then they did the restart, and he ended up losing.
Right. Is that Dinger? No. It was somebody that was on worn tires that was way ahead.
Right.
And then when they restarted, of course, he got eaten alive.
He got lost. Yeah, he lost.
Yeah. Yep. Updates. Mark Truex and Ricky Stenhouse both got contract extensions. That's cool.
Yay.
I'm surprised about Martin, though. I really thought they were going to give Gibbs. I think they probably gave Truex a 1-year extension, going to keep Gibbs down 1 more year. Or they're going to kick Kyle Busch out because they haven't extended him yet.
They might kick Bush out.
They might. He's a jerk. But Eminem's, like Lisa says, wants him. So, and they.
I thought
they speak
Eminem's
loud.
was leaving. That's
No,
why
no,
they.
they're leaving.
Oh, they're
No,
leaving.
Toyota wants him.
Toyota.
Toyota said we can't imagine Gibbs without
Right.
Bush, and
he-
so they kind of like threatened.
Right.
He lost the M&Ms. They're gone.
Yeah.
Which is why I
Yeah.
thought he might not be back with Gibbs.
Right, which is what Gibbs said is like, well, we need to find him a sponsor.
So they haven't found them a sponsor yet, apparently. And Eric Jones is getting close to a new deal with Petty.
Right, but he hasn't yet.
Not
But then
yet.
again, last year it was August, so
Oh, yeah. This is early in the silly season.
well, he says he'd like to not think about it though.
Bubba Wallace nominated for Sportsman of the Year at BET,
The BET.
Awards.
Well, yeah, I mean that makes sense,
That makes sense. He's black, and they're an award show.
and they're black.
Right. Bruton Smith, by the way, one of the greats in NASCAR history,
Dead.
is died.
He
He
dead.
was 95, 96.
Wake up, Darsh!
Was he?
Stretching my
Yeah,
back.
he was old. He was old.
Yeah,
So
but he is a
he
man.
did so much
Yeah.
for NASCAR. It's
The,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
the modern tracks that we have now are his response because of him.
Yeah,
Period.
you know what else is his responsibility? North
Condos.
Wilkesboro dying,
Oh, really?
but it's coming back. So yeah, because he bought it so that he could close it down and have a race somewhere else.
Right.
But
Guess
hey,
what,
guess
kids?
where we're going in August?
Oh, guess where we just went before we go?
Oh,
Tell 'em.
SRX.
SRX.
Oh, that was so much fun.
South Boston. It was
Go there.
an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Gosh, do me a favor. While I keep talking here, you go ahead and post the link for the Right Side of Politics coming
Yeah.
up in half an hour.
Yeah.
We went
Yeah,
to South
that's a
Boston,
ticket.
Boston for the SRX race.
It's
It
only
was a
60
great
miles
race.
from our house.
Yep, it was just a mile. For some reason, we stayed the night, but it
Well,
was nice
you
because
said we wanted. Well, it was not over till we didn't get out till after 11. So
yeah. So it would have been.
we're old.
We're not up to driving home overnight anymore. There's no point. So we got a hotel room, drink a couple beers, watch the race the next day when we got home on
Because you're
TV.
old.
Well, yeah, that happens, man. You know what I'm saying? That happens, and it's happening.
What happened was.
So to all of us, it's happening.
Hey, Daryl. Daryl's out there.
Hi,
Hey,
Daryl.
Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
All right, you guys, we are going to get out of here. We'll tell you more about our adventures at South Boston maybe next week.
Next week.
Um,
Oh, we're also we're going to Charlotte next weekend or this Friday to go see Brian Wilson, etc., etc.
all right. We're going to see a concert this
Yeah.
week. We will be back next Tuesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And we'll
Hey.
do it again.
Shut up, Chuck!
Lisa's on her way out the door.
Shut up, Chuck. Got to go to the wee chat room.
Bye, Lisa. Love you, Lisa.
On
Bye.
that note, goodbye, everybody. We love you. Good night, Durst.
Night.
I'll see you on the next show.
Is that a threat?
Yes, it is. See you
Okay.
guys next week. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.